This is Luna Parc. I'm excited to be here. It's the house of an artist, Ricky Boscarino, and he's gonna take me on a tour in his house and surroundings. It also looks like a fairy tale house. I don't know, like one house where a witch will come out of. A fun witch though, because this is really cute.
So welcome to my home, Luna Parc. It is my home studio and my greatest obsession. The most frequently asked question when people come here is, did I have a master plan? And the answer is none whatsoever. So December of 1988, I was 28 years old. I walked across that little bridge with my realtor, walked up the driveway, and this is what I saw. Now, as soon as I laid eyes on this dilapidated little house, I knew that this would be the place I would spend the rest of my life. So my closing was the following summer, June 9th, 1989. And I spent that first night here ripping out everything that I could inside the house. So there was...
Now we're inside the house and the adventure begins, because I mean, every corner there's a surprise. Oh, look at this.
There's a project I did with can lids, and then you'll see a lot of it throughout the house. And I put out the call on social media, and I got thousands of cut-off can lids.
These are the tin lids that he mentioned. He began this project and put it on social media. Then people from all over the country start sending him more tin lids, tin can lids.
I decided I was going to expand the house for my first edition, which was my dream bathroom. So that was from 1994 to 1999. It took me 5 years to build it. And last year, NJ.com did a story on Luna Parc, and they determined through an algorithm that my bathroom is the most photographed bathroom in the state of New Jersey.
His swimming pool. But I said like a swimming pool.
The upper levels are not heated, but there's a lot of convection. Yeah. That's why the holes are in the floors. Okay. There's a hole in that. So that does rise. It's not.
This is his house, so his fireplace, his couch. Can you imagine sitting here in this amazingly creative atmosphere? It's just mind blowing. I'm here with Ricky Boscarino, the artist behind this wonderful house, and as usual, I ask him, what is your story?
Well, what was, I'd say, significant was that as soon as I laid eyes on a dilapidated little cabin out in the woods, I knew that this would be the place I would spend the rest of my life. So I don't even know why that is, but I had such a cosmic connection to this little house and this beautiful piece of property, and I just envisioned myself as an old man living here. So it's been 35 years, literally non-stop.
This is so inspiring. Well, you must visit. You cannot miss this
And
place when you come
remember,
to New
it's
Jersey.
Park with a C, Luna Parc, P-A-R-C. Yes, named after an amusement park outside of Rome, Italy.
O que ele disse?
O que mais traz de presente pra ele é cobra.
Ah, cobra. Eu só vi que traz
Um
bicho,
carro cheio
mas...
de cobra.
Nossa. Oh my gosh, a book nook. I absolutely love it. Look at this with natural lighting. So comfy. I could spend my life here.
So another frequently asked question is, how did I acquire all these skills? And I attribute that growing up in a family of Italian artisans. So for many, many generations, actually the name Boscarino dates back to the time of the Medici. So we kind of joke that we were the peasant carpenters to the Medici. But we were all carpenters and woodworkers for generations. But we also had masons and seamstresses, amazing chefs, and fun, kooky thinkers on both sides of the family. So I came here knowing how to do a lot of things, and then I taught myself how to mosaic and concrete casting and all these other more obscure art forms. When I started building, I could have never guessed that 20 years later I would still be building. But the reality is that I will be working on some aspect of this house for the rest of my life. So up on one of the levels in the back of the house is a wooden box about half the size of this, set into the floor with a thick piece of glass in which my ashes will be someday. So ultimately the foundation will take over. They will own everything, the house, the contents, and get me into my little crypt, as I call it, and operate it as a museum and small art school, because I want the intern program to continue for perpetuity. And I will also be one of the museum displays in my own personal museum.